What's up, guys, and welcome to Andy's Playground. I'm your host as always, Andy, and today we're going to start another little series here on this channel just because I like the idea of this series. So one of the things I've heard a lot of from cast member perspective is that the ESPN Wild World of Sports is very difficult to work. It's not a very fun position to be in. And I've heard that there's a lot of problems with just waiting around, not really doing anything. But I've heard so much negativity about the whole thing and the whole experience that I wanted to be able to experience it fresh, with my own opinion, with my own series, and I felt like that might be best to even convey that to you guys too, because it might be the possibility where one of you guys might be casted to work at ESPN. You won't have any idea what it's like, what's going on, and so I wanted to come at it from a fresh perspective without any negativity or even countering that with any other positivity about the whole thing. So that way I can convey to you my own personal feelings if that's something that you care about. I haven't talked too much about my DCP experience in the past, couple months, just because I've been working it and living it and just trying to enjoy it the best I can. But I will be talking more about that in the future. But for today, we're going on our way to the ESPN facilities. This will be my very, very first time ever going to ESPN Wild World of Sports. I'm very excited about it. And so, yeah, we're going to be able to film as much as we can film. Obviously, I don't want to film anything backstage. I don't want to get in any trouble. So let's just have fun. Let's head on our way to ESPN. So, sadly, the costuming facilities were closed today. But it was really cool to be able to get like a little bit of an exploration in here. This is basically the costuming area for the Art of Animation and Pop Century as well. So it was kind of really cool just be able to take a look in someone else's costuming building for a little bit. I've been able to do that for Magic Kingdom as well, which is probably my favorite one other than the Hollywood Studios Star Wars one. That's really, really cool. But basically kind of explain how to get here. You basically go like you're on your way to Pop Century, and then before you go all the way up to the gate, there's a little turnoff to your left. And then you come to the security checkpoint. You have to press your blue ID up against that little keypad thing, otherwise you can't get in. And I think that was kind of interesting. It kind of scared me for a second too. I also parked it. It's one of those deals, like if you ever go to a drive-through and like you park just a little bit like away, like you're like, oh dang it, I have to open the car door, and then like you have to just like reach out just a little bit. I just thought that was really funny. But yeah, so now we're on our way though to ESPN. The facilities themselves, if they're open today, I hope they are. I heard it's kind of an event-based kind of thing, an event-based kind of place. But I just want to make sure I know where to go and know how to get there. So let's just go and have some fun. This will be the first time we've ever experienced it, which is probably a good thing that it's not tomorrow when I have, never been there. So let's go see where we can go and find out where I'm supposed to be, and then just have a good rest of our day. So I'm right now here at the ESPN complex now, which is really kind of cool because all this stuff over here is all stadium things. But I also kind of lucked out because today they're celebrating the Pro Bowl over here. They're gonna have a lot of cool teams out here, so a lot of fans are coming in here dressed as uniforms, which is perfect for me, so I get to figure out where exactly I'm going. So let's see if we can figure it out together. As I'm coming in here, I'm seeing a ton of cast members wearing the same costumes and things like that. Their winter gear looks really, really good. But I have a feeling a lot of this is parking. So there's a high possibility that I'll be working in the parking lot area, or at least ushering or directing traffic. So it'll be interesting to see what aspect of ESPN I'll be doing. But look at the size of that arena. This is like a legit sporting complex. I've never been here before. As you guys can tell, there's a lot of cool things set up here for the Pro Bowl. And so we might even be able to see some cool stuff here, but I'm just curious how close we're going to be able to get to everything around here and what all we can do. So let's just check it out. So it's terrible weather, but we're finally here at the Globe. I had a really good cast member interaction over here. They were very, very kind, very, very considerate in helping me get over here. But this is exactly where I'm going to be tomorrow starting training. It's going to be very exciting, but we can just get in here though. There's a skills competition or something like that going on right now in the stadium area. So it's 15 bucks right now. So that'd be kind of cool to check out, but let's just see if we can walk around a little bit and just explore this little area here, because I think this is really, really cool. I'm a major sport fan. I have a lot of favorite teams. So it'd be kind of cool and fascinating just to see everything going down here. So let's go check it out. I'm just loving all of this atmosphere stuff here. There's just a ton of cool looking things here, and just look at all of this. This entire complex is just huge. I don't have much time today to be able to actually really explore today. I just really wanted to come check out everything and just see what I could see. But goodness, I feel like I want to devote like a couple hours here, as long as the weather was just a little bit better. But this place looks amazing. Most of the people are in the stadium right now, which is where all the action's going on. I'd just be curious to check out some of the other areas around here, like these guys right here. Look at this. Cool, like little eating area over here. They have a fuel rod swap station right there too. Just wanted to check out everything over here too. This place looks awesome. Hello. Man. Just look at all this stuff down here. They're setting up for a gymnastics event, I think, tomorrow. This place is really impressive. It's like being in an actual sporting complex, like a facility, like you see like in a professional stadium area. Also, it's nice and warm in here, so I'm gonna probably spend a little bit more time in here. That's really awesome. A lot of cool stuff to see around here. I'm excited after the tour tomorrow that I'll know pretty much more about what's going on, but since I can't obviously take a camera while I'm as a cast member, I'm just showing you guys the best I can. And then hopefully after tomorrow's training day, I'll have a little bit more of an idea what's going on around here as well. That's awesome, guys. I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be great. So I've been figuring out more and more about this place the longer I've been here. This used to be the spring training, like little capital basically, for the Atlanta Braves. They used to play here all the time until last year. Last year was their last year, which I'm like thinking in my head, dang it, I missed it by 1 year. But that's okay. You know, honestly, baseball is my favorite sport, but there's a lot of other cool sports that are still coming here, like the Pro Bowl. But you know, after talking to a couple cast members, they're all wondering what it's going to be like in March as well too, because it'll be the first year without spring training. And so I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to be like as well. Hopefully it'll still be fun. And I know that we're still going to have a lot of cheer competitions and things like that. But this is where I'm going to be in about 18 hours from now. So I'm really, really excited just to see what all is here, what all is going on. But yeah, we're going to head home now and get ready for tomorrow. So thanks to some really nice cast members, I was actually able to get into the stadium. So let's just go check it out and see what all we can see from inside the stadium. This is kind of exciting, actually. Wow. Look at the setup here. This is really, really cool. Looks like they have cheerleaders from all of the different teams over there too. I'm curious to see what they're doing. It looks like there's some kind of target practice thing here. That's super cool. A lot of famous players are on that field right now. And they have some of the mascots going around too. That's super cool.
And 24-8 next up for the AFC.
I don't know what else we can see in here. That looks awesome.
Towards this entire contest, but what stood out to you most in this entire precision passing?
It's got to be Kirk Cousins. I mean, he developed the lead, he established the lead, and they hung on to it. And
They're not Well, guys, honestly, I think that'll about wrap it up here. It was such a really cool day being able to go to the ESPN Sports Complex. Even cooler that we got to go in and just hang out with the stadium and see all the professional players play everything from all those little drills to dodgeball. That was a lot of fun. It was just a really cool atmosphere in general. I will miss the ability to see spring training games at ESPN, but overall, I mean, it looks like a pretty cool place. But I guess really that'll wrap it up here for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this very first episode of basically what it's like to work at ESPN, the Wild World of Sports. I'm really looking forward to the future and seeing what all there is to do there, what all we can do and see, and all the events that are going to be happening in the next little bit too. It's going to be a lot of fun, regardless of what happens, regardless of the fact that there won't be any more spring training games like there were last year or the year before. But honestly, I'm going to just have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to take it at a pretty positive outlook. The people who are working there today seem to really like it, so I can't wait. But until next time, we'll see you real soon.